Hey everyone, and welcome to part 29 of my Hollow Knight playthrough. Last time I attempted to get through the infamous Path of Pain and the White Palace, and it really didn't take me very long to realize that the Path of Pain is called the Path of Pain for a very good reason. And that reason is that it's incredibly difficult to get through. This is called a platforming challenge, but I feel that if it were a platforming challenge, there would be more instances where the player would actually have a platform to land on. And what really sets the Path of Pain apart from any other area in the game, including the rest of the White Palace, is that the player has to essentially start platforming, start moving through the air continuously without pause until they reach another save point. So it's essentially from one save point to another with nothing in between. And getting from this one save point to the next is not an easy task. Definitely not an easy task, and I really got to feel that as I kept dying over and over and over again until I managed to figure out the right approach. But eventually, little by little, I was able to make my way through the Path of Pain one segment at a time. Some taking longer than others, admittedly, but eventually I was able to overcome each one until I came across a segment that I could not get to the end of. And that segment I lingered on for well over 2 hours. And finally, after 380 deaths alone in that one segment, and with it being 5 a.m. here, I just had to call it a night, day, whatever you want to name that time of the day. and I had to say, okay, I have to give up on this particular attempt. However, that doesn't mean that I want to completely give up. So the goal for today is to get back into the Path of Pain and move forward through it, past the segment that stonewalled me last time, and all the way through to the end of it. So, yeah. With that said, let's dive straight back into the game, guys. Okie dokie, so we're back in the White Palace. Now, I created a community post on YouTube, and I also posted on Bluesky that there was some unexpected late night construction work on my street this week, which resulted in me not being able to record this episode until today. So sorry for the delay, guys. Sorry about that. I was really quite frustrated about it, actually, because I was just so eager and excited to get back to this challenge, because at the end of the previous episode I just left feeling very, very frustrated and supremely annoyed that I was struggling as much as I was with this platforming challenge. Despite knowing that it would be a challenge, I was still frustrated that I ended up getting stopped cold. Like, my progress was just stopped, fully, completely, utterly stopped by that one obstacle that I could not for the life of me figure out how to get past. So what I ended up doing was waiting for today when I could finally record this episode and officially go back into the Path of Pain for my second official run. I have been going back into the Path of Pain for practice, guys, just to improve my platforming, or to at least improve my understanding and knowledge of the path itself, because I just wanted to get better. I didn't want to struggle as much today as I did in the previous episode, so I spent some time in the Path of Pain between episodes, and how should I put this? When I finished recording the previous episode, I was at a total of 130 hours and 21 minutes spent in the game. And at the start of this episode, I am at 141 hours and 42 minutes spent in the game. So I've put in some 11 even hours of training on the Path of Pain, guys. I have done that, and I have to admit, at some point it just started feeling like a relaxing jog through it. Now, not to say that I'm that much better than I was last time, but I have managed to reduce the number of attempts it takes me to get through a segment generally to around 10 attempts or fewer. So I'd say I've improved a little bit at least. But yeah, hopefully today is going to get better, to go better than last time. Now, when I say that I kept returning to the Path of Pain, I did manage to eventually actually get through the segment which stonewalled me in the previous episode. But I have not gone beyond it except to see if there is a soul totem there, because I have been informed that the segment following the one where I stopped in the previous episode is in fact the final segment of the Path of Pain. And I just wanted to, I did want to keep my discovery of that segment for when I'm recording this episode for you guys, so I haven't peeked ahead or anything like that. The only thing I know is that the first obstacle of the final segment are some spikes emerging from the ground, and that's it. So the struggle with that segment is still ahead. Still something to look forward to for you guys. Right, I am prepared. I've got my water. I've got my paper to keep track of the attempts and time it takes me to get through the Path of Pain, because I'll be keeping track of it the same way that I did last time. And yeah, I'm ready to go, so let me just go ahead and get some soul from the retainers, and we're going to the Path of Pain. And here we are at the Path of Pain. Oh, right, I realized that at the beginning of the previous episode I said I would post a side-by-side comparison of the symbol here and the symbol that I found in the Weaver's Den, and I forgot to do that in editing when I was putting together the previous episode, which, by the way, was the worst editing I've ever had to do. It took me over 12 hours to edit that episode. Over 12 hours. So yeah, after those 12 hours I kind of just forgot to add the side-by-side, so here you go. Here you go, you can see that there is definitely a similarity between the two. And I have to say, I'm quite curious as to why, what the difference is between the two. What the difference is between the two. Right, now then. Path of Pain. What time is it? Okay. Written down the time. Let's go. Oh my god. Yeah, this is out of nerves. I don't usually do this anymore. Oh my god. Yeah, I don't usually do this anymore. I'm sorry. I have actually managed to get through this segment on the first attempt several times. Performance anxiety is absolutely a thing for me. There we go. So that was 1 failure, 2 failures, 3 failures, so 3 attempts, okay. And it took me 2 minutes. 3 attempts. And 2 minutes. To get through the first segment. Quite an improvement, I dare say, to the, what was it, 109 or something that it took me last time. Right, so writing down the new time for the second segment. And let's go ahead with that. Oh, actually, let me heal. Oh no! No! I didn't mean to hit both of them! Shoot. I'm too high, I think. Ah, no. Oh! No! Right. I've kind of learned how to recover from hitting a wing mold. So that was 1 failure, a 2nd failure. And there we go. Time 1 minute. 1 minute. And 2 attempts, unless I'm mistaken. I don't think I forgot to count. Now, I have opened up the shortcut, so to say. I have opened the gate, so theoretically I could just skedaddle on to the segment which is to the right there. But since this is my second official run of the Path of Pain, I do want it to be a complete run. So we are going to go through the middle part again, guys. We are going to go through that again. Writing down the new time. Okay. Right. And let me heal again. Be it full. Now, usually this segment doesn't really give me any trouble anymore, but there are still some moments which are really ridiculous. No. Like this one, for example. Usually I avoid that, but occasionally it'll get me. So, 1. Okay. This is the part that also gets me. Yep. 2. Okay. 3rd segment done in a minute. And also 2 attempts. Writing it down. Okay, and then new time for the next segment. Okay. There we go. That segment's done. Not even a minute, actually. Less than a minute. And with 0 deaths. Right? Yes, 0. Okay. Less than a minute. Okay. And we can move on to the next segment. This one here. Okay, writing down the time. Okay. Oh, that was too low. I was too hesitant there. And that happens sometimes, I'm sorry. Oh, shoot. And there we go. This segment's done in 4 deaths, I think. I forgot to count, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have. I said I would count and I forgot to count. Let me see. The first one a failure, the second one a failure, with the thorns, third one... Oh, actually maybe just 3 deaths. I have to go and look, like I have to look back at how many deaths that was. But the time was 2 minutes. Okay, and then we've got the time for this segment. Okay, wrote it down and let's see. Oh, let me heal. Okay. Get soul. Oh, I lost concentration. Okay. I'm writing down this time. Too low. Like, I know when I'm supposed to hit the various moves, particularly the Monarch Wings, but getting the timing right is another matter entirely. Knowing it is one thing. Putting that knowledge into practice is... Oh no. Why did I do that? Why do I try to skip? I keep telling myself don't skip, and I skip. Shoot! And there we go. Wait, let me go up all the way to the soul totem here. Okay, and that is 2 minutes. as well. Okay, 2 minutes and 3 deaths. Okay. Now, I have been informed that I should probably take a break at this point to calm down and reset my heart and everything, but considering how little time it actually took me to get here, we're just going to go straight ahead into the final segment, guys, and see what awaits me there. Because I have been informed that it's the most difficult part of the entire Path of Pain, which, you know, makes sense. It does make sense. Sorry, wrote down the time. It does make sense that it's the most difficult part. And I have been told to expect to spend a significant amount of time on it. Right. Now then, spikes. I kind of regret not poking on those, like, there were spikes like these coming out of the ground, vertically in the ascent of the White Palace, and I just dashed over them because I could. I'm kind of regretting that now because it would have been nice to actually know the timing. It would have actually been nice to know the timing. Two options. Either I go when they're up or when they're down. I don't know what to do. Up or down, up or down. Let's try when they're up. Ah! Oh! Okay, there were some other spikes as well, and then I think there was a floating pillar. A small floating pillar. Okay, so... Did I heal? I don't remember if I healed. Oh my goodness. Okay. Right, so one fail. Let's try when they're down. I don't think when they're up is a good thing. Oh! Okay. Okay. Oh, no, no, no. Lingering on the small ones is... Lingering on those small floating pillars is really hard because there is so little room for error. Like, if you overdo the jump, you land on top, you die. If you lose the jump, you slide down as I just did, and then you die. It's something that really frustrated me with the second segment, the one right after the first one. And I've decided that it's best not to linger, so we're just going to move forward, guys. As soon as the essence symbols disappear, because they're so distracting. Oh! Okay. Or you do that. Okay. When they're down, when they're down, when they're down. Oh! I need more height. I need to strike from further away. I think one of the things that really helped me start to manage better with the Path of Pain was realizing how far the reach of my strike actually extends. Oh! Maybe not when they're down? Maybe when they're up? No, when they're down sounds more correct. Ah! One monarch wing. Okay, okay, okay. Don't linger. Oh no! I should have lingered. Lingering on those small floating pillars is a bad idea. But how are you supposed to not linger? Because you need to get the timing right, right? Shoot. I forgot the monarch wings. Right, so it's jump, strike, jump, monarch wings, strike, then dash. Okay. Oh, you know what? I could actually just crystal dash. I didn't realize this until now. I lingered. I lingered. I lingered. I shouldn't have lingered. But you know what? Let's try and crystal dash. Oh yeah, this works too. Oh no. Okay. Noted. Noted. There is this danger then. Okay. I might actually go the spike route. That seems safer. Which is ridiculous, but there you have it. I was too high. Dang it. Oh no! I need to be higher but not too high, and I need to just immediately move forward. I need to keep moving. Shoot. Okay. Okay. Oh! I was too late there. Okay, let's wait for the essence symbol to disappear because I can't see because of it. Let's try this again. Oh no, no! I should just let myself hit the pillar. I should just let myself hit the pillar. Okay. Boom. No! Yeah, I'm going to spike across. I'm going to spike across. Dashing is probably easier, but I'm going to spike across. I can't control the dash. I can't control the dash. Okay, don't linger, don't linger, don't linger. Oh, no, no! Where were my wings? I need to jump over, down, and if I miss the strike, I need to immediately use my wings. Okay. I was too high again. Dang it. Oh no! Those little floating pillars. Okay. Wow, and this is just the beginning part of this segment. I'm looking forward to the rest of it. Noted. I might have to pogo on that one then. Okay. I made it far though. I made it far. Okay, so it's moving along some buzzsaws afterwards. Oh no. So That's worse than spikes, actually. Worse than spikes. Moving buzzsaws are worse than spikes. No! I didn't trust in myself. I have to keep moving. I have to keep moving. The instant it goes down, I have to keep moving. I have no choice. I have to keep moving. Horrible. This is horrible. This is horrible because I have to keep moving forward. Which means I have to commit. I am not allowed to hesitate. That's it. I'm not allowed to hesitate. Okay. Okay, hesitation is defeat. That's the rule here. I'm going for a small break, guys. I'm going for a small break, guys, because I am at 90 attempts at this point. I'm at 90 attempts at this point, and I feel that I need a small break. But we are making some progress in the sense that I'm starting to figure out the timing for the first several obstacles. And now I just need to figure out the timing for the buzzsaws, which I actually know, but putting that knowledge into practice once again is a whole other matter entirely. But yeah, small break, guys, and be right back. Okie dokie, back from the small break, and I say we just go for it. I say we just go for it. Really? I must stick to a certain level and that's it. This is frustrating. This is very frustrating, especially after I kind of got used to being able to traverse well, but clearly my platforming skills haven't actually improved that much. Nearly! So there were spikes and then another saw. I dislike this segment of the Path of Pain, guys. Too many saws. There are too many saws. I need to clear my mind. I need to clear my mind the way that I did when I first learned how to get past the 6th segment, the previous one. Because ironically enough, I actually found it easiest to get through it by just blanking my thoughts, you know? Thinking only about the platforming. It's not that difficult. No, I mean it is, but it's not. But it is, but it's not. Oh my god! So there was a buzzsaw, there was spikes, and then there was another buzzsaw and the thorny obstacle with a buzzsaw on the side. And unless I perceived it wrong, that buzzsaw was moving very quickly. So no chance of me following it the way that I have been following the other saws, I think. How do I do that one? I'm going to have to stay somehow and observe, which means bouncing on those spikes. Yeah. I'm too impatient sometimes, but give me a moment. Okay, fine, I'm taking a break. Oh my goodness. Fine, okay, we're taking a break, guys. And then we're getting back to this because I'm really curious what awaits me beyond that one buzzsaw obstacle. But yeah, break first, so be right back. Okie dokie, back from the break. I decided to take a slightly longer break of about half an hour to just properly calm down and, I don't know, maybe allow the knowledge that I've gathered so far to actually be absorbed so that maybe when I try now it'll lead to some better results. I don't know. It didn't really help in the previous episode when I did the same thing. With that final segment in the episode. So I don't know if it'll help here or not. But I have also decided to bring some treats for myself in the form of pieces of chocolate to keep my mood up so that I don't fall into a sort of negative mindset of I can't do this. So yeah, good to go on round 3 with this segment. 3. So far I've spent an hour and 40 minutes on this segment and 204 attempts. Let me just write down the new time. Okay, right. And let's try this again then. Oh my goodness. I get the feeling that on the one hand I should do this as swiftly as possible, and on the other hand I should be patient. Which are two very conflicting impressions here. Okay. Right. Let's go ahead and do this. Ignore me fidgeting with everything. Woo! So close! Oh, so close. Dang it! So close. Shoot. Okay, but you know what? The fact that I did get that far means that progress is still happening. Progress is still happening, and that's good. I think I may have tried to skip a bit too much there. Either I do this swiftly or very patiently, one of the two, and the very patient method is the more dangerous one because you need to pogo more often there. And I feel that the fewer times pogoing is necessary, the better, or at least the higher the chances of actually getting through to the end are. This is like a high risk, high reward kind of situation, isn't it? Ha! Spikes! No! Now what? Shoot! This, you can't linger! You literally can't linger! I don't know how that... Okay, try to remember what it looked like. So the saw came, spun in place for a moment, and then returned relatively quickly. It's a very great distance. So I need to hit, and I need to go under, which means I have to go after the saw. If I go after the saw, maybe I should jump off the spikes when it's turning in place at the end there, and maybe hopefully meet it towards the middle so I can then go down, dash, and then go up again. I don't know. Okay, but we reached it. We reached it. Second time. Let's go. Or maybe third time, technically speaking. Oh! No! Okay. I lingered too much. But you know what? We've reached it again. Progress. Progress. I hate these essence lights and everything. They're just so blinding. Like, I couldn't see where the saw was because it was covered by a circle of essence. Really tough just to keep going. It's really just so difficult because this is such a challenge, especially for someone like me who really is not a platform gamer. And I thought the rest of the Path of Pain was bad. This is worse. This is the worst. I mean, I know, like, I was told that it would be the most difficult part of the entire path, but I didn't think that the difference in difficulty would be this much. Granted, last episode I struggled just about as much with the previous segment, so I don't know what that says about me. But we keep going, guys. I'm probably going to keep going for another hour or so, and then it'll be around 4 a.m. here, and if I haven't managed it by then, I'm going to call it a day. Probably, unless I'm really close to actually getting it right. Which kind of is always the case just before I take a break, so I don't know. Let's just go ahead, guys. Let's just go ahead. I got past it, and I went into the song. Oh, but progress. Could it be that an end to this torture is in sight? Those spikes seem to be higher to me than the others. They seem to be higher. I have no other explanation for why I keep getting stabbed. Where should we poke away? 3 hours and 25 minutes have been spent on this thing. 400 deaths. I'm exhausted. I'm exhausted. I'm exhausted. I am happy that I can get through the first 6 segments of the Path of Pain without any issues whatsoever, really. Like, I got it done within 9 minutes and 13 deaths, you know, for the first 6 segments, which is great. Really, really great. But this has driven me insane, and I'm exhausted, and I'm tired, and I am developing a headache. And I feel so frustrated because I know this is the final segment. I'm close to the end. I want to give it one more go, but I know it's going to be a poor attempt. So I guess I'm going to keep practicing until the next recording session. I don't know. Maybe I'm going to do a 2-parter. Maybe tomorrow evening I'm going to do a part 2 of... Which episode is this? Part 29? Maybe part 29 is going to be recorded in 2 halves so that I can have the Path of Pain done in one single episode, because I don't want to go on for a 3rd episode. Anyway, I'm frustrated. My platform skills still need a lot of work, apparently. They still need a lot of work, but I am tired and I don't want to stay up again until 5 a.m. Because I think that at this point I'm going to just... what was it? The law of diminishing returns or something like that? Something like that. Like, I managed to get past the thorny... whatever you want to call it, with the buzzsaw to the right. I managed to get past it twice, I think, maybe even 3 times. And the last time I did that was 50 attempts ago. And I think that at this point I'm just so tired and frustrated and just not in the right mindset anymore. I've eaten half the chocolate I brought here. That has not helped. That has not helped, so I guess I'm going to continue with the next part. Whether this part is going to be a separate episode or part of this one, but as a second part of this episode, I don't know yet. We'll see. We'll see. So, yeah, calling it a day, guys. Or night, actually. Or maybe morning? I don't know. Whatever you want to call 4 a.m. I'm calling an end to this particular recording session. So, yeah. Calling it a day. Night, whatever. Calling it a day. Night, whatever. Okie dokie. So we're back for part 2 of part 29. Oh my goodness. I can't believe I'm coming back for a 3rd official run here, guys. I figured, I really genuinely figured that I would be done with the Path of Pain quite a while ago. And yet here I still am. Although, speaking of time that it's taking me to do things, I'm really sorry for the delay in the upload of this episode, guys. Exhaustion just kind of suddenly hit me out of nowhere last weekend, and that apparently opened up the way to mental and emotional exhaustion also hitting me at the same time, which in turn made the physical exhaustion even worse, and just all of that combined kind of threw me into a pit it took me a while to get out of. So, sorry about the delay, guys. Sorry. I've just been under so much pressure lately, and it's starting to get to me, guys. It's starting to get to me. But I am here now and ready to continue to keep moving forward and to keep attempting this Path of Pain. Now, between the previous part and this part, I have spent 4 hours and 47 minutes on the Path of Pain, training with the Path of Pain, and I have to say, after spending as much time as I did in the previous part on the final segment of the Path of Pain, when I returned to the other parts of it, I discovered that the final segment, learning how to do this final segment, messed up actually how I had learned to do the previous segments. Which is really ridiculous, but essentially I kind of ended up having to learn the Path of Pain all over again. So, heads up guys, this run may actually be worse than the previous one. Because certain segments of the Path of Pain, of the early segments of the Path of Pain, are now messed up. I tried to correct it, I tried to relearn them, but I'm apologizing in advance if I do badly there. Right, let me get some soul from these guys and we'll go there. Right, here we are guys, the Path of Pain. Again. Right, so I've decided this time around I'm going to just write down one time and then do the segments from the first one through to the sixth one in one go, essentially. And then when I reach the seventh segment, that's when I'm going to set a new time for that segment alone. So let me just write down the time. And let's go. Oh my goodness. Oh, that was too soon. 1. Too late. 2. See? Messed up. I'll hit the mold. No, I didn't. Ah! Oh my goodness, I can't believe that happened. 3. That has not happened in a while. There we go. Oh no! How did I miss that? 4. Oh no, no. No, why did I do that? See, like my pogo timing and dash timing are completely off because of the final segment. They're completely off now. Three attempts here as well. Wow. Oh! But I hit the checkpoint. Dang it. Oh well. Okay, now the middle segment is the segment that suffered the most, guys. It has suffered the most. 7 deaths so far, guys. No! Oh, because I was on the wall! I dashed in the wrong direction because of it. Okay. And this is the part that got messed up the most. No. Down, down. Remember down. Down, down, down. 1. 2. Okay. Okay. And we're at 10 attempts already. Wonderful. We wait, we don't rush, we wait. Okay. Went actually better than some of the previous runs I have done between, like, the previous part and this one, guys. A lot better, actually. I remember there was an attempt where it took me 18 tries to cross the pogo section. Pogo, 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 pogo. Okay. Okay. Oh no! That hadn't happened in a while. Either. Actually. Funnily enough, this segment didn't suffer as much from the final one. Oh no! What? Why? Okay. I spoke too soon. Oh! There we go! And just let me reach the soul totem. And that is 12 attempts. And 7 minutes. Okay. And now we start with the 7th segment. And this is going to be fun. So I can more or less, like, I can semi-consistently get to the end, and then hitting those spikes is hard. Okay. Oh! That was a bit too early. I did say semi-consistently, not consistently. 1. Right. Okay. Oh yeah, and I figured out why I was having such issues with some of the obstacles last time, and actually I'm still having issues with them in this segment, because the ADHD part of my brain keeps wanting to already focus on the next obstacle. And the timing suffers for the one that I'm on. Okay, wait, let me focus. Let me focus. Let me focus. I wasn't certain that I would land. Oh, but I did get there. Oh, shoot! So close though! So close! Also, again, I'm apologizing for the facial expressions that I'm making, probably. Ah! No, wait. Down, down, down. No! No! Ah! I was so close there! I hesitated. Oh no, I jumped too high. I jumped too high. I jumped too high. Think. Think. No! So close, dang it! Oh my goodness! Focus, 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 focus! Ah! My brain just keeps thinking about the next one already. Ah! And in preparation of moving to the right, I move prematurely to the right, forget the pogo, miss it. Okay, at 110, I'm taking a break. 110 attempts. I'm taking a break. I'm taking a break. I need a break. I hate that I came so close several times. Once I got through, maybe even twice I think, and I just went into the thorns both times. And the second one during the descent, which is... So yeah, taking a break, guys. Taking a break, and hopefully after I've calmed down, I will be able to finally do this because I want to get this over and done with. I want to get it over and done with. I want it to end. So yeah, taking a break, guys. Taking a break. Okie dokie, back from the small break, and it was a small break of only about like 10 minutes or so. I'm ready to have this over and done with, dang it. Okay, let's go. Oh no. Oh. Thank you. Focus, 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 focus! Why? Why does the third one never work? I need to use the wings. I need to use the wings somehow. Oh my god, I don't know what to do. This is driving me insane. I was far too low there. Far too low. No. Oh. It's over. It's over. Oh my god, it's over. At last. I am counting that one death there. I didn't think there were thorns there. I didn't expect 2 King's Molds. So I had been informed to expect combat at the end of the Path of Pain, but I figured, since it was the White Palace, I figured it would be a King's Mold, but I thought it would only be 1 King's Mold, not 2 of them. Praise the fact that I actually decided to do the trials of the Warrior and Conqueror by pogoing off of enemies, because if I hadn't done that, I would not have been able to do this. I am certain of that. It's over. I did it! Oh my god. Finally. So this was 119 attempts, and the time 7 minutes here, and then from the previous one I had how much? An hour and 6 minutes. So wait. An hour and 13 minutes unless I'm mistaken. An hour and 13 minutes unless I'm mistaken, and that was for the total of today, so 1 hour and 13. I am going to I'm going to tally everything. Everything. All of the time I spent on the Path of Pain, including all of the training and everything. I'm going to tally. Give me a moment. Give me a moment. Okay, so my mental math. Like, usually I'm actually pretty good and pretty fast with math, but adrenaline I'm going to assume. But I have, in total, spent 27 hours and 23 minutes on the Path of Pain, which did include going through it over and over and over again. Yeah, okay, oh my goodness. It is done. Okay, now, what lies beyond this here? Is that the king? Is that the Hollow Knight? Is that the king and the Hollow Knight? Wait, sibling photo. Oh, it's the Hollow Knight when they were around Hollow Knights. The Hollow Knights, ghosts, I'm sorry. Time, okay, let's watch. What is this? I have a journal entry. Okay, let me go. Here, okay, this is kind of quieter, no buzzsaws anywhere. Okay, so, first of all, that was an incredibly short cutscene. But it contained so much. Because that reminded me of a father-child bonding moment. Specifically, it reminded me of when, you know, in Lion King, the first Lion King film, Mufasa shows Simba, the pride's territory. Everywhere the light touches is our territory or something like that. It was, I don't know, it has been a long time since I watched the film, but that was a very important father-son bonding moment in that film, and this reminded me of that. And the implications of it, guys. Because in order for a father-child bonding moment to happen, the father has to actually acknowledge the child as his child. Which means that the Hollow King? I'm sorry, my brain is just scrambled at this point. The Pale King acknowledged the Pure Vessel / Hollow Knight as his child in that moment. They had a bonding moment, a connection, emotions. This is like a moment of emotional connection. And if there are emotions, then obviously there is a mind. And if there's a mind and a being that exists together along with this mind, was this the moment that was this what the White Lady said? Like, was this when an idea was instilled in the Hollow Knight? I mean, you know, like, you guys know that I firmly believe that the Hollow Knight was never hollow and had thoughts and emotions and everything even before this moment, but like, if we're talking about after the ascension from the abyss, this moment would definitely have ruined the plan. Like, if the vessel plan hadn't been doomed to fail already from the very beginning because of that one moment between the future pure vessel and Ghost during the ascension from the abyss, then certainly this moment would have doomed it. Okay, I have a new journal entry. A seal of binding. Seal of binding, intricate seal of ancient design, used to contain a powerful force or to preserve something of great importance. Hang on, I need to pull up a screenshot for a moment. Because the design on the seal of binding looks very familiar. Oh my god, where's my Hollow Knight folder? Where is it? And to be more precise, where is this? Okay. Okay, so this is not the seal, but like I've pulled up a screenshot of the seal from the Weaver's Den, but I kind of remembered the differences. This is the same seal that was at the beginning of the Path of Pain. This was the same seal that was at the beginning of the Path of Pain. Intricate seal of ancient design. Used to contain a powerful force or to preserve something of great importance. I would have to go back. I didn't actually pay attention to the glowing symbols that lit up on the way through the Temple of the Black Egg, but now that I think about it, I think the seals that lit up were essentially very narrow versions of this seal of binding, which would make sense because, you know, used to contain a powerful force. It would make sense that these seals of binding would be present in the Temple of the Black Egg, considering that the radiance was meant to be contained there. Or to preserve something of great importance. To preserve something of great importance. I assume that that is the reason why there was a seal of binding at the beginning of the Path of Pain. And why the Path of Pain was so difficult to get through. It was all meant to protect this one moment in time, this one memory. And since the seal of binding presumably doesn't just appear on its own and has to be placed with intention, and presuming once, there are a lot of assumptions happening on my part here, but I feel that I'm on the right track here. Like, assuming that it's the king himself who placed all of these bindings, because I would guess that a seal of binding of, you know, of some magnitude would have to be placed by a powerful being, and that would be the Pale King. So, assuming that it is the Pale King who has placed all of the seals of binding that we've seen in the game, with the exception of the one in the Weaver's Den, because it is quite different, this means that the king himself decided to preserve this moment, this memory, because he considered it to be of great importance. So he placed safeguards essentially on a cherished memory, which does support my previous thought that in that one moment, this bonding moment, that it was in fact a bonding moment, and that he did in fact acknowledge the future pure vessel / Hollow Knight as his child. Because why else place a seal of binding at the beginning of the Path of Pain? To protect it if he didn't cherish it. Oh, but wait, but this means that he knew that the plan was doomed to fail. Okay, so, you know, after the ascent from the abyss, and when that moment between Ghost and the future pure vessel played out, the king had already left. So presumably he didn't see the interaction between the future pure vessel and Ghost, where, you know, the future pure vessel stopped and looked back when Ghost, presumably, or at least it looked to me as if Ghost sent out a cry for help there. But since the king was already out of the abyss, I guess he did not see that interaction, so he could not have known that the vessel plan, was doomed to fail right from the very beginning. But after this moment, he knew. He knew after this moment that the plan was doomed to fail, because he knew that no, he didn't know. He acknowledged the pure vessel as his child. Not just something empty, something dead, something corrupted or whatever by the abyss and the void. He acknowledged the pure vessel as his child in that moment. And he acknowledged this moment as an important moment, a moment of bonding, which we know because he placed a seal of binding on it, to hide it, or to protect it, one of the two. Preserve doesn't necessarily mean protect, but considering what you have to get through in order to reach that moment, to be able to see that moment, I dare say that it was meant to protect and not just keep away and keep hidden. Oh my goodness. Okay, but this does also raise the question of what was this seal doing in the Weaver's Den? This says this is an intricate seal of ancient design. And we know that Deep Nest existed prior to Hollow Nest. So before the king created, established, whatever you want to call it, Hollow Nest, Deep Nest already existed. So it predates Hollow Nest. By how much? I don't know. But if we accept that the seal that I found in the Weaver's Den is the original form of the seal of binding, that the Pale King then refined into the seal of binding we see here, well, we saw it in the Path of Pain and in the Temple of the Black Egg, then presumably whatever culture, civilization, I don't know what you want to call it, that lived in Deep Nest is the one who created this seal of binding. This does raise also the question of, was it initially a seal of binding, or did the Pale King's tampering, or whatever you want to call it, adjustment of it, turn it into a seal of binding? Because it doesn't make a lot of sense for me for there to be a seal of binding in the Weaver's Den. The Weaver's Den. Oh, the Weaver's Den. Are the Weavers the ancient civilization that used to exist, or still maybe exists in Deep Nest, and are the ones that created this seal of ancient design? But then again, that raises again the question of what was that seal doing there? Because I think that based on the thoughts of the corpses, the dream dialogue from the corpses in the Weaver's Den about the princess, and knowing that Hornet is essentially the princess of Deep Nest. No, I've got questions. Why was there a seal potentially of binding, but a seal, like, in general, so close to essentially the place where Hornet was raised? Hornet's, I don't know, let's call it Hornet's room. Within the Weaver Den. Like, I've got questions. I've got a lot of questions. But you know what? I'm just so happy that the Path of Pain is done. I've done it. I've conquered it. I've done it. Oh my goodness. Oh. This is amazing. I'm so happy right now. I'm so happy right now. Yeah, I'm exhausted. I'm exhausted. I forgot about the spikes there. I'm sorry. I forgot about the spikes there. Oh, there is no elevator. Okay. I'm sorry. I just didn't think about that at all. Why did I rest? Because I'm moving on autopilot right now. And I am happy to exit this place. It is done! At long last, it is done! Oh my goodness. It is done. It is completed. It is done. Oh. Is there an achievement for is there an achievement for completing the Hunter's Journal? Because if there is, then the Path of Pain is actually mandatory in order to get to the 112%. Unless the achievement of completing the Hunter's Journal doesn't contribute in any way, shape or form to the 112%. I don't know. At any rate, I am happy to call it a day at this point. It's only been an hour and a half roughly since I started recording, but I am mentally exhausted by this. I'm mentally exhausted by this, unless I decide to do something easier. And you guys have told me that there are a couple of things left for me to do which are not the Delicate Flower quest or the Trial of the Fool. Well, I am in the Ancient Basin. You know what? Okay, I'm going to just wander around I'm going to wander around Hollownest a little bit and then just use all of the geo that I've accrued for the purpose that I accrued them for. But let's start with the most important one, which is Divine. Which means, why did I sit down at the bench? Because for a moment my brain decided bench equals bonfire, and therefore warping capability. I don't know, I'm sorry, my brain is just, right now my thoughts are in no way, shape or form ordered. In no way, shape or form. Oh, it is done. Actually, you know what? I want to get the little one back. Please. I missed the little one for the past several episodes. I've missed him. And you know what? I really like Heavy Blow. Right, let's go to Divine and give her the 15,000 geo she wants, which I'm happy to say I have. Hello, Divine. Again, you're so greedy for gifts. Poor little lovely. Give me your geo and I will give you your gift. Yes. There you go. I still have to ask why. Unbreakable strength, we've got it. Oh, such beautiful special gift, so lovely. I'm ready now, very ready. My smell, you'll carry it with you then? What are your thoughts? No, same thoughts. Oh. Okay, you're ready now, very ready. Ready for what? My smell, you'll carry it with you then. So her smell is attached to the 3 unbreakable charms, I assume. Well, yes, I will carry it with you. Thank you. No, I meant to... Never mind. No, come on, let me bow my head in thanks. Would you? Thank you. Okay. So we've got the unbreakable strength at last. Now, I have been told that there is a fountain in the Ancient Basin that I can donate geo to, but I think I'm first going to go and deposit about 3,000 geo. Or 4,000, maybe 5,000, I don't know. I've got a lot of geo. I might as well. So come along, little one. We are going to go to the Queen's Station Stag Station. And we're going to pay a visit to Millibel. Oh no, wait, I have to actually remove the little one. Wait, I have to remove the little one for that one. I'm sorry. Sorry, little one. But Millibel or Millibeth, I don't know. is not particularly fond of you. Ah, no, this is the one that wants to eat me. How did I get out of here? To the bank. Ah. There we go. So something interesting is supposed to happen when I deposit.
Just you, Gio.
Hello, dearie. Keen to do some banking? No. Hello, dearie. Keen to do some banking? Yeah, I'll deposit. 4,000? 500 is the maximum? Might as well.
Gio, Kalala.
Gio, Kalala. Goodbye then. Stay safe.
Just you, Gio.
No?
Gio,
Okay.
Kalala.
Maybe I have to... I don't know, maybe... Okay. Wait, have your thoughts changed, my dear? No, you're still thinking about the spa. Okay, maybe... I don't know. Something interesting was supposed to happen when I... like, deposited money. Maybe I should rest at the bench. Maybe I should rest at the bench. And then return. Oh, she's gone. Hi. Hello? What? It doesn't sound metal. It was literally just a storefront. Like, she ran away with my money. Oh, the little one was right to attack her. Like this just highlights how fake it was. Where did she go? Where did she go? Where did she go with my money? I'm not short on money, but I'd love to know where she went with it. I'd love to know where she went with it. Let's go ahead and return the little one. Okay. Now we go back to the hidden station, because in the ancient basin... Where was that fountain in the ancient basin? There is a fountain there that I can deposit also some geo to. And we're going to go and do that. No, not what I meant to do. Let me rest at the bench. Okay. Where? Where in the ancient basin was that fountain? I think it was close to Cornifer. It was close to Cornifer. It was above Cornifer. And it was hidden. Why did I not just crystal dash? I don't know. Oh, because I'm tired. Okay. Where was Cornifer? Oh, I can use my map. And I forgot to... Ah, Cornifer's notes. Cornifer here. Oh. Here, and I think... Yes, I think this was it. Yes, this was it. Oh! Any thoughts? Missing monarch, we need you now. No, you do not need the Pale King. He is returned to us. He is a bad king. A true servant gives all for the kingdom. Let Hallownest's Pale King relieve you of your burden. That's my financial burden, eh? Drop all Geo into the fountain? Yeah. So it's not that I'm stingy or anything, or that I really need those Geo, because I think the only thing left... I don't have anything else to buy, do I? I don't really have anything else to buy. I've got... I can visit Madame Salubra, but it's to receive something that I get when I've got all of the charms. And I don't think I've got to buy it. I would just get it as a sort of achievement for getting all of the charms. So... yes, I guess. 17,000 is a lot. More than... Vessel fragment? Vessel fragment! Oh! I can search for the remaining vessel fragment and mask fragment. Ah. Okay. Okay. Okay, wait, I've got a lot of instructions here. I've gotten unbreakable strength. I've yet to get... I suppose I could try and get the... How many masks do I have? 3, 6, 8. I can try and acquire the charm which is behind the blue seal. No. No, let's not do that. Let's not do that just yet. I'm in no hurry with the charms. But I have been told to do a couple of things. Such as... return to the fungal wastes to search out some things. Mushroom stumps. I've written mushroom stumps. I don't know why. Oh, because one of you described... told me that I should equip the... mushroom... what was it? The shroom charm? I should equip the shroom charm. I've only got one charm missing, literally. It's this one. I should equip the shroom charm. Wait. Shroom. Where's the shroom? Spore shroom, sorry. The spore shroom charm and explore the fungal wastes. Which one did I need for those? Fungal wastes? Stag station? Queen station, stag station. And there are 3 mushroom stumps there. One in Kingdom's Edge. And I know where the one in Kingdom's Edge is, roughly. But the ones in the fungal waste I have to search out, so we'll do that. I just need to relax a little bit. We're returning to the Queen Station, apparently. And then I should also search out my missing mask fragments. Which is going to be easier said than done, because I really do not remember where I acquired mine. I do not remember where I acquired mine. Okay. There we go. Oh, and I've also... Okay, let's see. Fungal waste is pretty extensive, actually. Let's do the lower section first, in search of those mushroom stumps. And If I find the 3 that I'm looking for, great. If not, we'll look in the upper half. So we're going down. Oh, money. Oh, I didn't actually end up using all of my geo, did I? I didn't see that. I thought that it would actually use all of them. It only took 3,000, really? Okay, I'm actually supposed to hit Mr. Mushroom. Ah! There's a face! Mr. Mushroom. What kind of voice should I give Mr. Mushroom? What was the poem? Mr. Mushroom adapts or something. So he's old? He's old. It's nice that you were able to help your friends, so you're not hungry anymore. What friend? What hunger? Yes, that was quite the appetite. I was impressed. Still, we all move on sooner or later. What friend? What appetite? What hunger? Greater things, perhaps. So much can be achieved in just a short time. Oh, excuse me. What? Oi! Oi! Where did you... What friend? What hunger? What appetite? And why was this hunger impressive? I'm confused. I'm very confused. Oh yeah, no, this was the way down. Okay, sorry. Mushroom stumps, where are mushroom stumps? I'm sorry. I remember there was a mushroom stump somewhere. I don't remember where though. There was one. No, this leads to Deep Nest. No mushroom stumps here. There was a mushroom stump somewhere, I remember that. No. Oh! Ah, the opposite. Oh! Not quite what I meant to do. Mushrooms. Ah, maybe it was up there. Maybe it was here. Aha! Okay. This border bounds the twisting, scratching things. Their dead sire, once of honored caste. Their sealed mother, but the common beast. No peace with them we make. This border bounds the twisting, scratching things. Bounds the twisting, scratching things. Twisting, scratching things? Is this talking about Deep Nest? Their dead sire, once of honored caste. Their sealed mother, but the common beast. This is talking about Hera, right? The dead sire, once of honored caste. Dead sire, once of honored caste. What dead sire, I wonder? The sealed mother, but the common beast. So it was Hera the beast. She was sealed. Their dead sire, once of honored caste. Their sealed mother. But why would he say their sealed mother? No peace with them we make. So they're not friendly with Deep Nest, I guess. Okay, interesting. Okay, so that's one stump down. And this is the leftmost edge of the map, I think. Yeah, it is. I sincerely doubt there's going to be one all the way to the left. So, although, you know what? Oh, why? No, that was one too high. Okay, let's go and check the... Like, not this here, because this does lead to Deep Nest, but I think this led to the Queen's... No tree stumps here. I mean mushroom stumps. Right, so we just move on to the left. We move on to the left. No. This is exactly the way I came, right? Yes, it is. Okay. I haven't missed anything yet. I don't remember this. Why do I not remember it? Because I've not been here before, clearly. Wait, is there a part of... No, I have been here before. I just don't remember it. Oh! Aha! Tree stump found! I mean mushroom stump, sorry. Pity those bugs, minds locked, thoughts trapped in solitude. Faint shadow of an idea are the words that attempt its utterance. Those bugs. Which bugs? Be more specific. Do they mean the bugs of hollowness? Minds locked, thoughts trapped in solitude. Minds locked, thoughts trapped in solitude. Minds locked, thoughts trapped in solitude. Do they mean, like, is this a mention of the infection or something else? Is this confirmation, sort of, that my idea that it is the Pale King who expanded the minds of the bugs, but in turn made them his thralls, essentially? Is this confirmation for that? Faint shadow of an idea are the words that attempt its utterance. Its utterance. These signs are mysterious. They are very mysterious. Have I been here before? I mean, I have been here before. I know I have been here before. Oh! Really? Ah! Found the third one. Warily shall we accept the will of the worm. Its prescience shields us. Fate and future we shall entwine. It's prescience, pre-knowledge. So, foresight. Shields us. Fate and future we shall entwine. I'm going to have to think about these between episodes. Okay, but we found all three, which is great. Okay. Now, it doesn't make much sense that they would say be wary of the worm but then accept it. Okay. Well, that was very fruitful. So we found the three which were in the fungal waste. And now the only ones left are the only one left is the one in Kingdom's Edge. In Kingdom's Edge, where I'm going to go after a small break. Because now that I've started it, I want to actually complete it. Okay, so we got the three in the fungal wastes. And we just need the one in Kingdom's Edge. Okay, so yeah, we'll do that after a small break. So, be right back. Okie dokie, back from the small break. Now then. Kingdom's Edge. What kind of stag station do I have there? Kingdom's Edge. Oh yeah, I have been told that I should check out the floating platforms in Kingdom's Edge as well. So we'll do that as well. Even though for Kingdom's Edge, I actually need to go down. I had a grub there which was below ground. How did I reach that grub? To the right where grub was below ground, and below grub is breakable wall. Oh, hey, wait, there's an entire area of Kingdom's Edge I haven't explored yet. Like, the middle section. Because I couldn't get past the shadowy thing. And I never went back after acquiring Shadow Dash. Okay, so we have several things to do, actually, in Kingdom's Edge. I guess we're going to go to the King Station, Stag Station, and then go down. I don't remember where the grub was in Kingdom's Edge. Oh well, we'll find it. Right! King Station, Stag Station it is. I'm going to complete the mushroom quest. It seems like a nice relaxing thing, honestly. Right, so the floating platforms. Yes, all of these corpses falling because of... Ah! Yes, I could go up, 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 up. What was here? I don't remember. Mustn't have been something of importance, though. Okay. Oh! Oh. We will go up first and then go down. It's somewhat disconcerting seeing all of these corpses fall. Why are there glowing roots here? I never stopped to think about it, but why are there glowing roots here? The only other place where I've seen glowing roots was in the Queen's Gardens. Presumably because they are the Queen's roots. Why are there glowing roots here? Where am I actually? Oh no. Oh well, floating platforms means dealing with the having the little one with me is a relief. Oh, what? Why would you do that? Why did I do that? No idea. Okay, there was nothing here. Oh! Okay. Maybe here? No, these are not floating. Part of the floating platforms. I think this is where I found the back end of, yes, Bardoon. Yes. Oh, you know what? I might as well visit him. I might as well visit him, actually. Primal aspects are a menace. I hate them. Especially after the many, many attempts. What did I do there? Why did I do that? I think Bardoon was up there, yeah. Was I supposed to go and talk to Bardoon again? I don't know. But I figured I might as well. Oh, there was a tricky spot here, I remember. Because of the primal aspects. Oh! Where did you come from? Where did they spawn, these primal aspects? It seemed to me as if they spawned out of nowhere. I swear. Ah, yes, and this is... Hello, Bardoon! Any new thoughts? No. Hi.
Kalakma.
Kalakma. Bardoon. Is it you bothering about my tail? Rest is somewhat disturbed, but I find that sensation not unpleasant. Yes, I'm sorry.
Bakura.
Tiny thing. Oh, the mark of worm you bear. Is it change you seek, or to save this ruin? I presume he's talking about the King's brand. That choice is yours. Always the smallest creatures that attempts the largest things.
Billy Bob.
Oh, tiny thing. It evolves beyond that worm. Such union in a single being, a strength before unseen. Would it too challenge nature? It could perhaps defeat it. Challenge nature? Challenge nature. Challenge nature. It could perhaps defeat it. Challenge nature? I have to think about my... I genuinely did think it was a sun when I saw the radiance for the first time, but it's the only thing that comes to mind when I read challenge nature. It could perhaps defeat it. I did defeat the radiance! Such union in a single being. It evolves beyond the worm. Such union in a single being. Union. I think he's talking about the Void Heart, because with the Void Heart, the Abyss was unified, or the Void was unified under Ghost's will, right? Be on your way then. Its rest I'll return to, though in these times sleep oft proves uneasy. Okay, new dialogue. Worth coming here. Worth coming here. Was there anything to the right over there? Not really. We do want to go to the left, however. Oh, let me collect a couple of Geo then. Okay, here? No, not here. Ah, here. No, also not here? Here. No, also not. No! Let me collect my Geo. I mean, I'm not exactly poor, you know, but... Geo is Geo. And who knows, maybe Madame Salubra will want something from me. Right. Ah! Despicable little hoppers. This is where you appeared. Okay. We continue to... What? Wait, is that Tiso? Why? Why? Aww. I mean, I didn't necessarily like Tiso. He seemed quite, I don't know what the word is. Very intent to prove himself, searching honor and glory, you know, searching for honor and glory. But I didn't think he would die. I mean, there was a fair chance that he would die, considering it's the Colosseum and the trials are a challenge. They are a challenge, but I didn't think he would actually die. Oh. Well, rest in peace, valiant warrior! Can I stop my descent? Thank you. Not what I meant to do. Okay, so I assume that's the reason why you wanted me to check out the floating platforms in Kingdom's Edge. Where did I write it down? Ah, yes. Check out the floating platforms in Kingdom's Edge. Oh, that makes me sad. That makes me very sad. Okay, Kingdom's Edge. Where was the grub? Where was the grub in Kingdom's Edge? Because you, like, one of you described it as to the right side of Kingdom's Edge, where a grub was below ground, and below the grub is a breakable wall. My issue with Kingdom's Edge was that I didn't actually reach the grub there through Kingdom's Edge. I reached it through the hive. I didn't actually check any I didn't check for any walls, did I? In Kingdom's Edge. It's below ground, and below the grub is a breakable wall. Oh no, there was actually a grub somewhere, wasn't there? Oh, so I need to go all the way to the right to Oro's home, I think. Oh, there was a grub there. It's true, there was a grub. Okay. Ah! Okay, we're going in the most inelegant fashion ever, but okay, we're going to go ahead and go to Oro's house. Home. Curse these hoppers. And here we are. Oh my goodness. Oh, does Oro actually have anything new to say? It was Oro down here, right? Hello, any new thoughts? You've returned, though you were not invited. He's so welcoming and friendly. As my pupil, it is lawful that allow you rest and shelter, but do not stay longer than you need to. Cheerful fellow. Okay, you do not like me. I get it. Okay. Wait, was there anything of interest here in his house? Home? No? No? No. Okay. Right. Let's rest here then. And we're going to just go all the way down, I guess, because I don't remember where exactly there was a grub below ground. Does anything happen, actually, if I hit this, aside from... Okay. No, apparently not. Oh! How did I not fall down there the first time? Oh! Okay, let's search for the jar of a grub. And let me be at full health. This feels like it should be a wall that's breakable. No, it's not. Ah! Oh! I hate primal aspects! Anything I've missed here? Any breakable ground? No? Okay. There was a grub somewhere. I remember, I just don't remember where. Ah, yes. Okay. No, this was a rancid egg here. Oh! Okay. Not entirely what I meant to do, but okay. Oh! Let's heal, please. Just in case. Ah! There is like this. We have the grub here. So there should be a breakable wall somewhere below it? Oh! Oh? What's this? Okay. 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 Oh, and I can go further down, but this is my stump. Oh no, it's not. It's just money. Just money. I've not seen a tree, like I haven't seen a mushroom stump yet, right? Okay, so this is something that I missed. Okay. Oh! Well, goodness. Well, I'm out of, What am I hearing? I heard something? Oh, come on! I have to go all the way? Oh, come on! You there. Okay. Are there any other places where I can gain a little bit of... No. Oh! Well, we don't care about health right now. We care about soul. Okay. A little bit more, perhaps? Any chance of there being more hoppers? Somehow? No? No? Okay, well... They've gotten some soul. At least. Okay. And then here. And then all the way down here! Oh! This is a giant one. We speak the path of the Master Herald, he who would signal an age's end. The Master Herald. Spawn of self, their minds unite, aside the source of acid blight. Spawn of self, their minds unite? Spawn of self? Spawn of self? What does that mean? Their minds unite, beside the source of acid blight. Aglow in darkest winding depths, winds all howl above fossil stone steps. Monarch flies in air set still, to root's domain and snail one's shrill. To root's domain and snail one's shrill? Root's domain. Root, I'm going to assume, is a reference to the White Lady here. Monarch flies in air set still. Monarch flies referring to the Pale King? Path of worm at new lands entered, their journey's end, the kingdom ventured. I do not understand. I do not understand. Oh! Okay. It goes further down. Oh, I'm in the abyss. I'm in the abyss. I'm in the abyss. I'm in the abyss. Why am I in the abyss? Why am I going so far down? Where am I? The lowermost edge. Well, let me actually get some... I don't know why I healed. Oh! Is that a giant geostone? How much? 300 something? Nice. Doesn't continue further down. Oh, so now I have to climb all the way back up? I have to climb all the way back up. Okay, so see you guys at the bench in front of Oro's home. And here we are. Oh my goodness. Okay, so I've done the mushroom quest then. Yay! Okay, so... You know what, I think I would be quite content to call it a day at this point. What time is it? Okay, and battery-wise I'm actually doing fine. Well, there are 2 more things that I can do that you guys have told me to do, and one is to go back to Grandpa Grub, and the other one is to visit Master Sheo in Greenpath, which I am inclined to do. So... where am I? How do I get out? How do I get out? Oh, there is no easy path there, is there? There really isn't. Okay, so we're going back to the King Station Stag Station, guys. And from there I'm going to make my way to the Greenpath Stag Station. Right. So see you at Greenpath, guys. Oh no, wait! Wait, I just remembered. There was an entire area I had not explored. There's an entire area of Kingdom's Edge which I had not explored. Due to this. Ah! Okay, I nearly forgot, I'm sorry. Markoth? Markoth? Why does the name sound familiar? You have come a long way just to die here at the edge of the world. No, do not speak. I have heard thousands and thousands of empty words from those like you. Your pride, your desires, your desperation. You will take these things with you once I strike you down. Raise your weapon then and die like those who came before you. I am not really equipped for this. After the path of pain? After the path of pain? Should I? I can leave it for a different time. I'm making a note of it. I'm making a note of it. Markoth? In Kingdom's Edge. I'm too tired for a boss fight. Usually I wouldn't say no. Usually I would not say no. But I am tired. And right now I'm just relaxing, de-stressing, decompressing, whatever you want to call it. No. I shall not challenge you. Let me see, is this our arena then? Okay, this is our arena then. Fine, I will gladly challenge Markoth at some later point. Okay, so that has been explored now. That has been explored now. Okay. Ah, no, this is the way. Isn't it? Wait. Yes, it is. Okie dokie. So, we want to go to Greenpath. Greenpath. And then we're going to visit Master Sheo. I'm genuinely kind of tired, too tired to do any more parkouring, but at the same time, this has nothing on the path of pain. This is nothing compared to it. Okay. For the most part, I don't actually even need a map anymore for this area. Oops. Well, perhaps I spoke too soon. What? What happened? Is that death by shroom? Oh! Yeah, okay. Fair. Okay. And there we go. Oh! Thoughts? An age spent toiling alone. This is much nicer. Aww, they're doing art. Sorry if there's any sounds from behind me, by the way, guys. There is actually late night construction work going on right now. My brother Oro, what drove you? Oh, this is not new. Okay, hi. Oh, look who's joined us. We have quite a merry crowd now, don't we? This fellow came wandering into my hut, quite distraught and on his own quest for a new calling in life. We talked and found a common love of creating and building and honing a craft. So now we make art together. Aw, that's so sweet. It's good to have company. I hadn't realized how lonely I was. It's like being with my brothers again. Stay with us if you like. I'm sorry that my voice cracked a little bit there, guys. Building these models takes patience and a light touch. It's worth it though, seeing the grand old knights of Hallownest come to life before our eyes. Mighty Hegemol was always my favorite. What a towering figure he was, though surprisingly soft-spoken for one so large. I'm trying to see what he is making. It reminds me of the False Knight, actually. So is the False Knight Hegemol. They were all impressive in their own right, of course. Fierce Dria, kindly Isma, mysterious Samare, and the other one. Oh, that's so unkind towards the Dung Defender, whose name I have admittedly also forgotten. Oh, something. Oh, something. Oh, something? Come on. I haven't written it down. Well, shoot. I've forgotten his name. Ogrim! 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 Okay. 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 And you, my friend, I'm so glad you found a friend.
Runjo Stenja.
Rundo Sandra. Oh, hello, traveler. How strange that we should meet again in a world as vast as this. I must thank you for not killing me when I asked you to. I was irritated at first, but I had some time to think up there, and I soon saw the wisdom in your decision. The world is made of more than metal and weapons. I set out exploring and soon found my way here. Sheo is a master of many arts and has promised to teach me what he can. I think I'll be quite happy here. Happy couple! Allow the nailsmith to find a new They called it happy couple, the achievement. They're together then? Okay, so this is, okay, this is my headcanon. I don't care if it's wrong or not. This is my headcanon. They're together. They're together and this is adorable. We're building a full suite of the kingdom's knights. In their time, I barely ever paid them attention, but Sheo keenly remembers each. It's so refreshing. Nothing like the crude practice of nailwork. I just love all the intricate details. Oh, but I really appreciate the nail that you forged for me, though. This is fabulous. I'd never have believed my claws capable of such deft construction. Oh, he does sound very happy. Oh, I'm so happy. I'm so happy that they're happy. I'm so happy that they're happy. Oh, this is delightful. Oh, well, I wish you the very best of luck and joy. I wish you a lot of joy, my friends. Oh, I nearly fell into the thorns there. Okay. Just in case, little one, for the visit to Grandpa Grub. Dirt mouse, please. Oh, that made me so happy at the end there. Oh, that made me so happy. Oh, they both deserve happiness. The nailsmith clearly was, I kind of want to say, obsessed with Yes, hello Zod. I will eventually fight you again. Eventually. Like, the nailsmith clearly has been obsessed with, the perfect nail. Where are the grubs? Grandpa Grub. What? Grandpa Grub? Happy! I can still hear the little grubs. Are the little grubs inside of him? Did he eat them? Well, he sounds very happy. Probably was a very good meal. But they don't sound sad. They sound happy too. They'd hardly be happy if they were eaten involuntarily. What did that grubberfly elegy thingy say? Charm say? Grubberfly's elegy contains the gratitude of grubs who will move to the next stage of their lives. Will move to the next stage. Is this part of their I don't know, evolution? Is this part of their evolution?
Ooh.
Okay, I did not expect this. I did not expect this. Okay. Oh yeah, I was supposed to also wall jump up the well to Dirtmouth after destroying the sign. Oh! No, not after destroying the sign, but there was a thing. Hello? A hollow nest seal. Oh! Okay, let's go and let's go back. Why did I go up like this? Because now that I can. Okay, so now apparently destroying the sign doesn't really do anything. Why am I still going up like this? Oh, maybe I'm supposed to ascend and then descend. Okay, so destroy, ascend, descend. No, that did nothing. Okay. And I'm still climbing up. Okay, I'm sorry. The reflex is too strong. Okay, but I am happy to call it a day here. Happy to call it a day here. I have done quite a bit today and been able to check off a lot of things off my list. Actually, the only thing I've not done yet is the charm behind the blue seal in the abyss, which I can do next time along with the delicate flower quest and probably the trial of the fool. But you know what, for today I'm just very happy with how today went, so yeah, happy to call it today here, guys. Happy to call it a day. So, the path of pain has at long last been conquered. Oh my goodness, I can't believe it took me 3 official runs and in total over 27 hours spent getting to know and mastering the various obstacles in the path of pain to finally get to the end of it. I really didn't think it would take me this long, guys, when I started it. But at the same time, after the first session, so to say, the first official run, it was very difficult not to realize, not to acknowledge that my platforming skills for the entirety of the game up until then had been good enough, really just good enough to get by, and that's about it. Because the Path of Pain required me to elevate my platforming skills to a level I genuinely didn't think myself capable of reaching. I didn't think I would succeed, and there were more than a few moments when I was struggling with the Path of Pain where I thought, this is beyond me. I can't do this. There's no way I can do this. I've gotten to some point in the Path of Pain, but this is as far as I can go. This is my limit. And to actually decide, no, I can get through it, and to persevere, to persist until I did get through to the end. What an experience, guys. What an experience. But one, I have to say, I don't think I want to repeat. I don't think I want to repeat this experience. Even if I do think it's absolutely worth it. Because those 2 or 3 seconds, it wasn't a particularly long cutscene at the end, but that cutscene was definitely worth the effort, guys. It was short, yes. But in terms of lore, it offered a lot. Because it revealed that the Pale King was well aware that the vessel plan would fail. And yet he still went ahead with it. So, needless to say, I dislike him even more now after this. I dislike him even more now after this. I'm pretty certain that there are some more lore implications, but I am genuinely just too tired to think about them, so I am going to ponder this cutscene and the implications of it some more between this episode and the next one, and then share my thoughts with you guys on the matter. But yeah, it's done, guys. It's finally done. I'm free, and I can return to the regular game and continue progressing through it now. Because the Path of Pain was all that existed for me for a long time. Or it feels like a long time. I don't know, it was probably just a week. Maybe, all in all. Maybe a week and a half. Not all that long, all things considered, but when I would log into the game, I would go into the Path of Pain, suffer through it, log back out, rest, log back in, rinse and repeat, as I tried my best to get a better understanding of the movement mechanics of this game, so that I would be able to get through the Path of Pain better than I did before. So yeah, finally free, and I am quite delighted by the continuation of my collectathon that I went on with today. Not just because I was able to complete my map a little bit more, because I'd completely forgotten that there was an entire area of Kingdom's Edge I hadn't explored. And technically speaking, I still haven't, because there is still a dream boss fight waiting for me there. But, you know, that was an interesting discovery. And all of the inscriptions on the mushroom stumps were incredibly intriguing, and I'm also going to think about those between episodes, because I'm certain that there are some things that I've missed or not, like some connections I haven't managed to make just yet regarding them. But what delighted me the most was visiting Sheo in Green Path and discovering that the nailsmith has found a new calling in life, that he no longer wants to end his existence, and above all else, what delighted me the most was the name of the achievement. Happy Couple. I don't know why it made me so happy, but I don't know. Maybe because there is happiness. There is happiness amidst all of the desolation throughout Hollowness. There is still some happiness there. So yeah, I'm ending today's episode on a very positive note, and I'm really looking forward and excited to returning to my regular progression through the game by going ahead with the Delicate Flower questline and the Trial of the Fool. So look forward to those in the next episode, and if you guys enjoyed watching this one, leave a like, subscribe, check out the link below, and see you guys next time.